Hello beautiful beings, and thank you for joining me again. Now in today's video we're talking about service to others. Now this can be something from such a minor act of seeing somebody having trouble with their groceries, getting them in the car and going to help them, or opening a door for someone, or even being at a checkout and just smiling at somebody. When you smile, you have an effect on the world. That energy that emanates from one, that uplifting. What we do and what we say affects everyone and everything. I've learnt this and seen this from personal experience. And with that said, if you know that and you're aware of that, something as small as just a nice comment to somebody, a smile, a helpful act, it goes a long way. We're also caught up in our head these days and me and what's going on. And sometimes the response or the act from somebody else, not realizing that everyone has their own stuff going on. They always have. You could be next to somebody at the checkout and their best friend or their child's just passed away. You never know what somebody's going through. And because of that, we should treat everyone how we want to be treated ourselves, and that's on a neutral footing with love, compassion and non-judgment. A kind act, gesture, no matter how small, and everyone doing it and operating from that as a background program of us acknowledging we're all brothers and sisters on this beautiful earth, this beautiful planet. It can bring that new earth here in the now, and doing it on a regular basis. You might think, how am I going to change the world? Well, you can just by your acts on a regular basis, on a daily basis. It's contributing to the transformation, and it's not about going to heaven after this life, but creating heaven here and knowing that heaven can be wherever you want, and you've always got access to it right here. And service to others. There is nothing that makes you feel better, and it's not doing it because of the feeling going, oh, we could say, or the ego of, oh, look at me, look at what I did. But the feeling of another perspective of how would you feel if that was done for you? And think about that when people have done nice things for you. It could be at a time in your life where you're at your lowest and somebody's giving you not, let's say, a hand out, but a hand up in life. And sometimes we do it hard. I think we all go through that. We might have better social, economic situations we can be brought into in the world. But depending on one's lens and how they view this reality and experience it, really we're all going through these ups and downs all the time. And it's not about going like this, being happy, sad. It's finding that balance and being in the flow of it. Being in that state, a blissful state that you can carry with you on a regular basis, that when the ups or the downs arise, you can observe it and just embrace it for what it is. We can't just be always in a happy state. There's no growth, there's no evolution in that state. But in our original state bliss, it also has the yin and the yang. But when you're in an observer state and you're blissed out by what you are energetically and unbounded, the ups and the downs can all be bliss. But it's through service to others that growth happens, that transformation can happen within by seeing what you're capable of in those times when you're helping another or when you're going through a situation yourself. It's all about transformation on a regular basis. Doesn't stop. It's like you get to the end of that destination, there's going to be another thing after that. But service to others is where collective evolution comes in. It's not just about the I, even though I am and we're all part of the I. This is a collective experience in a physical form that we're experiencing with the illusion of separation. What you do to others, you do to yourself. So I guess what I'm saying here is think about just a kind act that you can do every day to help somebody else rather than yourself, and making that a regular habit. And I'm sure everyone here watching this stuff, you probably wouldn't be watching it if you weren't into this stuff or open to this stuff or regularly working on yourself. But it's, I think, a little reminder, because sometimes when we're down and out or we're going through a transformation, we withdraw, especially being empathic for a lot of people. They just want to, you know, shut the curtains, the door, and just, no, leave me alone. But we're here for the Earth Human experience, and we're here to transform and grow, and service to others is a part of that. And this is where we will be doing it on a galactic level one day, not just here on Earth, for ourselves and the human race. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and blessings, and thank you for watching.